What's going on, everybody in the Drip community? Welcome back for another video. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification for when I post videos. And yeah, this is crypto, you know what I mean? Crypto is unlike any other kind of investment. Crypto risk-reward ratio is unlike anything else. Crypto is basically like venture capital. So, in the traditional financial world, the only people that can get into venture capital is if you, go through a bunch of like hoops and whatnot, It's like the most returns on risky, right? Like risky investments. It could go to zero, but the risk return ratio is, is basically like crypto, pretty much. Before crypto, the only way to get into venture capital was like you had to, have a lot of money, or you had to know somebody important, like in that space. But crypto has made it so anyone can pretty much get into venture capital, I mean, because that's what this is, in a way, Because, I mean, the reason we're in crypto, yes, of course, we're in it for the technology, right? Of course we are. The technology is going to change the world. It already has changed the world, and it is changing the world. It's going to change our everyday lives. It's going to change the financial system. It's going to change the way money moves. It's changed the way money moves. Anything of value moves through the internet. It's incredible. And governments know this. Companies, big Fortune 500 companies know this. Banks know this. It literally is changing payments. Everything, So, if you have your money in the right projects, you will make a life-changing amount of money with not much money at all. So, yeah. So that brings me back to here. People always say, only risk what you're willing to lose. I don't like saying that. I personally think of it more like only risk what you're willing to, like, everyone has their own threshold of pain, right? Mine is extremely high. My risk to reward ratio, like my pain meter, is high. I don't care. Everyone complaining about this drip price right now, I mean, to me, they're weak. I was in the previous bear market. I've seen prices much lower than this. Never in drip. Drip didn't exist last bear market. Drip came into effect right as the last bear market was ending, or had just ended, and it was kind of like the spring. After crypto winter, it was kind of like the spring, and then drip came out. So drip never existed in the previous bear market. And when I say the previous bear market, I'm talking about the depths of the previous bear market. Oh, I was in it. So this to me is nothing. I don't care. If the price goes below $2. As long as the protocol remains the same. That's all I care about. Personally. $2. I don't care. It could go to $2. It can go below $2. I really don't care. You know, like I've said in previous videos. You know what I mean? I was buying coins. I was buying Quant at $5. Dude, I bought Quant at 5. It went to like, I don't know, 300 or something, roughly around there. You know, so like I've seen coins go from like the previous top in the previous bull run, because I got into it as the previous bull run was like, I got into crypto in 2018, just as the previous bull run was on the way down, and I've seen the bottom of that bull run, which was like under, what is it? Under $1 trillion. So this bear market, it just doesn't bother me at all. It's like when Bane was like, what do you say? What did Bane tell Batman? He's like, you merely adapted. You merely adapted to the darkness, but I was born in it. Right? So that's kind of the way I feel like. This doesn't faze me at all. The market cap of the entire crypto space, which I don't think it will ever do this, but it could go to $250 billion, and I will be completely happy sitting here for another 2 years at $250 billion market cap. Do I think it's actually going to happen? No, not at all. Because now there's more people that know about crypto, and since the last bear market, crypto has pretty much completely, it's evolved so much. Like DeFi wasn't nearly as built out as it is now. NFTs weren't even really like around, not like that. Crypto kitties were out. So, but whatever. So this doesn't scare me at all. Honestly, that's what I was getting at. So the risk to reward ratio in DRIP it's dumb. Doesn't make any sense. I don't see why people would sell at $2.18. The only reason you'd sell at $2.18 right now is, in my opinion, is if like Forex said we have to change the rules of the protocol, and instead of paying 1% a day, we are now paying 0.8% a day. Because that to me is a bad sign. When protocols start doing that stuff, when they pause withdrawals, when we have to cut the rewards to 0.5, you know what I mean? That has led to the demise of every single, high AP or high APY protocol. Because the reason that we're invested into the protocols is because of the rules that were implemented at the beginning of the protocol. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why people got into Wealth Mountain. That's why people got into Horde. That's why people got into Strong Block. Once you start changing the rules and start doing sketchy stuff, that's when you lose the community trust. You know what I'm saying? To me, I think DRIP is different. I do not think that Forex will change the rules. I think he's just pretty much like, I'm going to leave it alone, right? And I'm going to let it do its thing. And once more utility gets built out for the faucet, more DRIP is going to be locked up or burned. So like, that's my big thing. So to me, the risk to reward ratio is, it's nothing but upside right now. It's crazy. Like, okay, for example, I'm gonna do another example. Ethereum on the last bull run, not the last bull run, not the one we just had, but the one we had in 2017, 2018. It only lasted about a month, 2 months, right? Okay, Ethereum hit an all-time high of close to $1,500. Before that, it was sitting at around $60 around 2016. Not even 2017, early 2017, I think. It was hitting around like 60 something, right? Before that, like 16, it was like $5. It ran all the way up to $1,400, basically roughly around there, and then crashed from 1,400 all the way down to roughly, I'm gonna say around $100. Okay. Now, looking back on it now, right, in hindsight, why wouldn't you buy Ethereum at $100? You know what I mean? Like, you could get a whole Ethereum for $100. And this was, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, this was around 2019, 20. 19, I think. It was either 19 or 20. It was roughly around those years. Ethereum was $100. Okay. And it ran all the way, as we know, last bull run to roughly 4,000-ish? 4,000 something. It was close. So imagine if you would have got scared, right? When Ethereum hit 1,400, crashed all the way down to 100, and then you didn't buy it at 100, and then you just didn't buy it, and then it ran all the way up to 4,000 again. You know what I mean? Like, and you had the opportunity to buy it at 100, you know? And then you'll be like, oh, I wish I would have bought it at 100, right? Well, in my opinion, this is the opportunity that lies before us with Drip. You can buy it at $2.18, not financial advice. And, I mean, the odds of it going back to its all-time high, people that say that it can't, don't really understand why it can very easily. Right now, everyone's panicking. The entire market is bleeding because of the centralized exchanges going down. Of course, FTX drama. Now BlockFi's done, and Celsius was done like a few months ago. Of course, and the only reason Luna went down, but Luna went down because the coin Luna was tied to its stablecoin. So because the stablecoin went down on Anchor Protocol, it brought the entire network down. That is why Luna doesn't exist really anymore. I mean, it still does, but whatever. By the way, side note, that is completely different what's going on with Solana and Cronos. Completely different. I do think Solana will get past this little whatever. FTX is not. It is linked to Solana, and they were doing shady stuff on Solana. But I do not think that. I mean, Solana is not going to crash to zero because of algorithmic stablecoin that was tied to the protocol. You know what I mean? It's completely separate incidents, separate things completely, right? FTX was doing shady stuff on Solana, like the wrapped bitcoins that were fake. Now we know that they were putting on Solana. I mean, that was crap. And then now the Serum news. So whatever. I don't want to get off topic. But anyways, and Cronos, I don't know. I think there's a lot of FUD around Crypto.com. I had even talked about it on my other channel about Crypto.com, the whole thing where they sent a bunch of money to Gate.io, right? that wallet address, and then it turns out that that actually happened weeks before the FTX news ever happened. So I do have to talk about that in that video. So anyways, sorry, I'm getting off topic. What I'm saying is, the risk to reward ratio right now in DRIP is insane. Okay, first of all, DRIP can easily hit its all-time high again and break it because the supply of DRIP is very, very low. I think the max supply right now that we have is like 3 million, which is nothing. Okay, Quant is sitting over 100, and their max supply is like 10 million. I'm not saying DRIP is anything like Quant, but I've mentioned this in the past. You know what I mean? It's what I'm saying is numbers. Okay, there's like 300,000 DRIP in circulation or something like that. Once the volume and the excitement come back into DRIP is going to go insane. Easily. Because of the very low circulating supply, and right now there is not much volume in DRIP besides just the people that are either you're dumping your tokens at $2.18, which doesn't make any sense, or you're hydrating and in the animal farm and creating your LPs. So basically you have two options. You can sell DRIP like at 218, which whatever, if you're doing that doesn't make any sense to me, but okay, cool. It's basically like selling Ethereum at $100 is what I'm getting at. Let me do this little quick math here real quick. Oh, what you got? Oh, come on. I just want to show some money, people. Calculator. Okay, cool. Check this out. This is the opportunity right here. A DRIP all-time high, $183, which I think we're going to shatter that. I think it's going to go over 200. Next big market cycle bull run, and I'm talking about like when Bitcoin is at like $80,000, $70,000 again, when Ethereum is like $4,000 or $5,000. Okay, when we're seeing like XRP win the court case and XRP finally hits $5, $6, $10. Okay, so which is going to be probably realistically, I don't know, year and a half at the earliest, 2 years. Okay, cool. By this point, DRIP is going to have scratchies, Animal Farm's going to be pumping, money's going to be back, the Fed's probably going to be jacking, like, money into the system, right? Pumping everything out, everything's going to be crazy. Okay. 1,000, let's just say, I'm just going to use this as an example. $1,000 divided into $2 and $2.18 will get you, 458 DRIP. Okay. Say you have 458 DRIP. Let's just say you're holding DRIP. You're holding 458 DRIP. You didn't deposit it. You're just sitting on it. 458. 458 times its all-time high of $183 equals $83,000. Almost 84,000. I'm sorry, yeah, 84,000 roughly. That's if you just hold the same amount of DRIP at the price that it was like a year ago. You see what I mean? Risk to reward ratio. I'm sorry. For me, I'm willing to endure the pain, even though to me, this ain't nothing. I'm not startled. I am not fazed by this in any kind of way. Not at all. It's worth it. I'm sorry. Sure, okay. the protocol fails. No, the protocol will only fail, I think, is if the rules are changed, right? So if the rules are changed, like 0.5 drip, you know what I mean? In like instead of 1% a day, 0.5% a day. To me, that's it's over. Okay, then it's like, okay, cut your losses, whatever. But as long as the protocol stays at 1% a day, like we've been, right? And everything's crazy. Next bull run, everything's insane, and you're sitting on whatever 458 drip. I mean, to me, that's worth it. You lose $1,000, you make $84,000. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even including the depositing and increasing your fountain to where you're getting paid thousands of dollars a day. It's a no-brainer to me. So it's all on your risk tolerance and how much pain you're willing to endure. To me, this is nothing, and I will hold this and compound and increase my position until whenever, especially as long as it's this price. To me, this is nothing. But I've been through this before. I've seen the way this plays out, and yeah, it's a no-brainer. It doesn't make any sense to sell it at 218, but that's just me. Anyways, this video has gone way longer than I was expecting it to. I just had to go on a rant because people are afraid and blah blah blah, but whatever. This ain't nothing. And yeah, diamond handed. Just chill, hydrate, and relax. DCA, not financial advice. Alright guys, that's it for this one. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Peace.